Good morning. I am 4 minutes earlier today. So if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward about 4 minutes or stay with us for our hellos as always. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Josh. All right, it is time for us to start. We continue exploring the chakra system in this series. And we already know that the main chakra system represents our 7 basic rights, and that the chakra system corresponds to our endocrine system also. Today we will look at the chakras from yet another angle, from the point of view of 7 basic chakra identities. In her book Eastern Body, Western Mind, Anadea Judith writes, if our rights remain intact, or if we have managed to reclaim them, then we have a good chance at embracing our 7 basic chakra identities, each of which builds upon the one below in an ever-expanding pattern of larger systems. Identity is a constantly changing and expanding manifestation of the spirit. Without it, our power is too diffuse. Yet if we cling to our identity, we become too limited. Each of the chakras is associated with a particular identity that emerges developmentally as we mature through life. Each identity contains within it the identities of the previous stages. Expanding our sense of identity is one of the keys to expand our mode of consciousness from one chakra to the next. So what are those identities by chakras? The root chakra is our physical identity. Sacral represents our emotional identity. Solar plexus chakra is associated with our ego identity. Heart is our social identity. Throat, creative identity. Third eye, archetypal identity. And finally, crown chakra is associated with our universal identity. The chakra identities can be seen as metaphoric layers of clothing, as ways to cover the essential soul underneath. And of course, it's not a problem to have clothing. We need different outfits for different occasions, from jeans to tuxedos to sexy lingerie. But it becomes a problem when we start thinking that our clothing is actually who we truly are. The chakra identities can be positive or negative, liberating or imprisoning. All depends on how we approach it. They are simultaneously real and false. Real in that they are true parts of ourselves, and yet false because they are not the whole being that we are. Our first identity level, represented in the root chakra, is known as the physical identity, and its job is self-preservation. Here we learn to identify with the body. Physical identification is necessary for dealing with the physical world. For example, if I don't realize that I cannot lift 100 pounds of anything, I can seriously hurt my back. If I don't recognize when I'm hungry or need to rest, I can compromise my health over time. To go without this physical identity is to be dissociated from the body and disconnected from the physical world. And yet we spend so much time in our head completely forgetting the life of the body itself. In fact, most of us use the body as their brain taxi, so to speak. This alienation is very alarming because it separates us from the very roots of our existence. We are often taught to control the body by the way of the mind. But everybody who does any form of mindful physical practices knows very well that the body has an intelligence whose mysteries the mind cannot even fathom. Degradation of our physical reality is a cultural epidemic for which there is no simple cure. And only by recovering our connection with the body can we begin to heal ourselves and the world itself. So let's do a practice around that today. It will be a guided body scan where we will give ourselves the chance to reconnect with each part of the body and then feel the body as a whole. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle in. Gently scan your body and notice what's going on for you today. Physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you? Let your breath be soft and easy. Close your eyes. And now just follow my voice as I name different areas of your body. You don't have to do anything special. Simply notice how this part of your body feels right now. Can you feel it at all? So now bring your attention to the crown of your head. Your forehead. Your eyes. Nose. Cheeks. Mouth. Jaw and tongue. Ears and the space between your ears. The back of your head. Your right arm from shoulder to hand. Your left arm from shoulder to hand. Your neck and throat. Your torso, front and back. Pelvis, right leg from hip to toes, left leg from hip to toes. Now bring your attention to your root chakra, located at the level of the base of your spine. You may want to visualize it as a sphere of red light emanating energy throughout your body and out into the world, further and further, as far as you can feel. The name of the first chakra in Sanskrit is Muladhara, which means root support. So try to imagine roots going from your first chakra into the earth. And allow this root system to be as big as it wants to be, as big as you need it to be. Reminding yourself that you're always supported by the earth itself and by your connection with other people, other beings on this earth. Whose roots are intertwined with yours. Enjoy this feeling of groundedness. Remind yourself of your right to be here, to take as much space as you want, to have whatever you need. And we're going to repeat the mantra LAM, Bija sound for the root chakra, LAM, 7 times as you visualize this root support system that you have and feel your whole body as one radiant sensation. LAM, 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 LAM. Gently scan your body now and notice how you feel after the short practice. What's going on for you now? Physically, emotionally, mentally. Perhaps you feel a little bit more connected to your body. Perhaps you feel a bit more grounded, connected with this physical world that we all live in. As you go through your day today, whenever you notice that you're spending too much time and energy in your head, take a pause and remember that you always have this root support system. Maybe do a quick body scan, reconnecting with your physical identity. Maybe visualize your root chakra and growing roots down into the earth. And do it as many times as is necessary. And see if it changes anything about the way your day goes. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.